Christmas in July by Arthur Yorings and Richard Agilsky. Oh, it was beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Snow felt like angels parachuting from heaven. Bells jingled, chestnuts roasted, all was calm, all was bright. Right? Wrong. Where's Donner? Where's Blitzen? Where's my pants? Santa was hysterical. Sidney, head helper, stepped forward. Sir, we have some bad news, he mumbled. The cleaners, lost your pants. What? Santa began to sweat. Not my... Yes, boss, your Christmas pants. Yumpin' yimmity, cried Santa. But wait, in a penthouse, on a chaise, lounging a rich man, Rich Rump, was spotted wearing Santa's pants. Santa himself went to investigate. Mr. Rump, Santa said, I know we've never met, but I believe you're wearing my pants. Get lost, Rump replied. Yes, but Santa stammered, I need those pants. So, what do you think I am? Rump fumed. Santa Claus? But I'm Santa, said Santa, and those are my pants. You're a bum, Rump yelled, and swiftly kicked Santa out. Boy, what a temper. Undaunted, Santa took to the streets. I'll get my pants, he declared, and he went from store to store, but it was a lost cause. In Macy's, no one even recognized him. Desperate for trousers, Santa stood on the corner, calling out to busy pedestrians, Hi, I'm Santa. Got any pants? Immediately, he was arrested for loitering. At his trial, Santa pleaded, I'm innocent, I tell you I'm Santa. You're Santa, the judge interrupted. Where's your pants? Well, 6 months, the judge snapped. But what about Christmas? Santa cried as he was carried off to the slammer. What about Christmas? It came, but Santa didn't. No presents were piled under trees, stockings hung by the fire, hung empty, and Santa was sayonara. Oh, he's just late, Jimmy McDonald, a father, told his daughter. You wait, he'll show up. So they waited. Everybody waited. The whole world waited. Weeks passed, months passed, everyone sat and waited. Nobody went to school, nobody went to work, shops closed, businesses weren't bankrupt. I'm telling you, by the time Santa got out of jail, the world was a mess. And hot. It was July. The pavement was so hot you could fry eggs, bacon, and hash browns on it. Not that is, if you had any eggs, bacon, or hash browns, nobody did. Not even Rump. Rich Rump was no longer rich, stood on 34th Street, trying to sell his pants for a cup of coffee. Size 67 with cuffs, he announced. Nobody even blinked, but Santa, fresh out of the pokey, staggered towards Rump, and then, from the heat, fainted. Hey, Tubby, Rump called to Santa. You need slacks? $2.50. Santa was silent. Okay, a quarter, Rump continued, but Santa was out cold. Rump stared at the poor, pantless old man. Gee, these pants go so well with his jacket, he thought, and he wouldn't even need alterations. Rump's icy heart was finally melting. Here, take my pants, please, Rump offered. Santa opened his eyes and sighed. Such nice pants. They're so you, Rump said. There, wait a minute, you're Santa, a crowd gathered. It's Santa, they hollered. I'm Santa, said Santa, with pants. And suddenly, Sidney arrived, and Santa climbed into his sleigh and rode up into the sky. What a wonderful Christmas in July. Yule logs blazed, herald angels sang, and everyone in the world had food to eat and a place to sleep and a nice pair of pants. The end.